Welcome back to my channel, and thank you for joining me again on this journey through history, culture, and numismatic significance. Today, we are diving deep into the rich story behind the 2022 P. Maya Angelou quarter. The very first coin released in the American Women Quarters program by the United States Mint, honoring the life, legacy, and cultural impact of the poet, author, performer, and civil rights activist Maya Angelou. This episode is not just about a coin. It is about a monumental shift in how our nation reflects its history through currency and pays tribute to those whose voices have shaped the soul of America. To understand the profound importance of the 2022 Maya Angelou quarter, we first need to explore who Maya Angelou was, what she stood for, and why her inclusion on a circulating coin represents more than just an artistic choice. Born Marguerite Annie Johnson, on April 4, 1928 in St. Louis, Missouri, Maya Angelou rose from a traumatic childhood marked by hardship, displacement, and silence, to become one of the most respected and influential voices in American literature and culture. Her autobiography, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, published in 1969, broke new ground in the literary world by depicting the Black female experience in a brutally honest and poetic voice. The book received international acclaim and is still widely read today as a seminal work of memoir and autobiography. Throughout her life, Maya Angelou was much more than an author. She was a poet, a dancer, a singer, an actress, a director, and most notably an activist working alongside figures like Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X in the struggle for civil rights. Her poems, including Still I Rise, Phenomenal Woman, and On the Pulse of Morning, the latter of which she recited at President Bill Clinton's 1993 inauguration, became emblems of strength, dignity, and the power of the human spirit. Her voice resonated across generations, echoing the dreams of freedom, justice, and unity in the face of oppression and inequality. Her cultural impact made Maya Angelou a national treasure, and in 2011 she was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the highest civilian honor in the United States, by President Barack Obama. Recognizing her through coinage marks an evolution in the symbolic language of American currency, where for centuries only men, mostly presidents and founding fathers, have been featured. The American Women Quarters program, launched by the United States Mint in 2022, seeks to rectify that imbalance by honoring women from diverse backgrounds who have made significant contributions to American society, and Maya Angelou was chosen as the first in this historic series. The Maya Angelou quarter was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, hence the P Mint mark, and was released into circulation in early 2022. The coin features a striking reverse design created by artist Emily Damstra and sculpted by Craig Campbell, which shows Maya Angelou with her arms uplifted in a pose evoking both freedom and lyrical expression. Behind her, a bird in flight and rays of the sun emerge, symbolizing her dynamic poetry and the hope she gave to millions. The image is inspired directly by the imagery in her autobiographical work and her poetic themes, especially the metaphor of the caged bird and the call for liberation and resilience in the face of adversity. Damstra and sculpted by Craig Campbell, which shows Maya Angelou with her arms uplifted in a pose evoking both freedom and lyrical expression. Behind her, a bird in flight and rays of the sun emerge, symbolizing her dynamic poetry and the hope she gave to millions. The image is inspired directly by the imagery in her autobiographical work and her poetic themes, especially the metaphor of the caged bird and the call for liberation and resilience in the face of adversity. The obverse of the coin features a new depiction of George Washington, based on the original 1932 Laura Garden Fraser design that was initially recommended for the Washington quarter, but not used until now. This marks a significant moment in American numismatic history, as it not only honors Maya Angelou, but also resurrects and finally brings to the forefront the work of a talented female sculptor from the early 20th century whose vision was previously sidelined. The pairing of Fraser's Washington with Damstra's Angelo creates a powerful narrative about gender representation in American history and art. Delving into the production of the coin, the Philadelphia Mint utilized modern minting technology to ensure clarity and precision in each strike. The coins are composed of cupro nickel-clad copper and were issued for general circulation. Collector bags, rolls, and sets. The 2022 P. Maya Angelou quarters have already become a favorite among both casual collectors and seasoned numismatists due to their cultural significance, artistic beauty, and place in a groundbreaking series. Collectors have noted the importance of obtaining high-quality specimens, especially those graded by professional services like PCGS and NGC, where mint state or proof versions carry additional value in the market. Beyond the physical characteristics of the coin lies its educational and inspirational value. In classrooms across the country, educators use the coin as a teaching tool to introduce students to Maya Angelou's work and discuss broader topics like civil rights literature and the evolving role of women in American public life. The coin thus serves not only as a medium of exchange, but as a living artifact, a portable tribute to progress, and a daily reminder of the voices that continue to uplift and empower. The coin's release was celebrated in multiple states with local events public. Discussions and media coverage highlighting Maya Angelou's extraordinary life and the symbolism behind her depiction on the quarter, collectors began trading rolls of the coin on auction platforms and forums, while the U.S. Mint reported a surge in demand, reflecting the public's strong interest in coins that carry social and historical meaning. In the broader context, the American Women Quarters program includes other notable figures such as astronaut Sally Ride, Cherokee Nation leader Wilma Mankiller, suffragist Nina Otero Warren, and Chinese-American film star Anna May Wong, making Maya Angelou the trailblazer and standard-bearer for the entire series. Examining the coin's artistic composition, Emily Damstra deliberately chose iconography that reflects Maya Angelou's unique identity and universal appeal. The bird in flight represents the imagery of freedom that so often appeared in Angelou's writing. The rays of light symbolize spiritual awakening creativity and the dawn of a new cultural consciousness. The stylized pose of Angelou herself conveys openness, strength, and a connection to the divine and to the community, each element carefully thought through to resonate with both those familiar with her legacy and those discovering her for the first time. From a broader historical perspective, the Maya Angelou quarter marks an inflection point in the narrative of American coinage. It transitions the national minting tradition from a predominantly masculine and Eurocentric legacy toward one that is more inclusive, reflective, and representative of the true diversity of American achievement. For decades, numismatics has been seen as a technical and niche hobby, yet coins like this one bridge that world with mainstream cultural relevance, turning a pocket-sized object into a platform for storytelling, justice, and remembrance. Looking at its place in the collector's market, early responses suggest that the 2022 Maya Angelou quarter will remain an important item for years to come, not just for its mintage figures, but for its symbolism and cultural weight. As the first issue in a multi-year program, this coin sets the tone and builds a foundation for more inclusive commemorations in the years ahead, and as subsequent quarters are released, Maya Angelou's coin will continue to be viewed as the cornerstone of a new era in American numismatics. As we wrap up this extended dive into the story of the 2022 P. Maya Angelou quarter, it becomes clear that what we hold in our hand is not just metal or legal tender, but a celebration of poetry, perseverance, and progress. This coin immortalizes Maya Angelou's indomitable spirit and inspires us all to rise above limitations, speak our truths, and embrace the beauty of diversity in all its forms. Whether you are a coin collector, a history enthusiast, a student, literature, or someone simply curious about the changing face of American currency, this coin offers a profound and lasting message, and it is my hope that by learning its story, you are encouraged to look deeper into the people, places, and events that shape our world. Thank you for joining me again here on the channel, and if you found value in this exploration, please like, subscribe, and share this video so others can discover the legacy of Maya Angelou and the powerful significance behind the coin that bears her image. Until next time, keep collecting, keep learning, and keep honoring the stories that matter.